Well, welcome to this uh, new episode of The Man in Three Reads. I am Stefan and I have cerebral palsy. Today it is the International Day of Books today, and 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 I thought it would be interesting to do something uh, different. Uh, I am going to talk to you about what constituted my love for books and everything around that. And then I am going to show you the first book that I read and the latest book that I have read recently. So here we start with I I I come from a small town in southern Sweden called Växjö, and there we also have had a summer cabin, so to speak, summer house in on an island not very far from, with only two areas of buildings on. So, and the year is 1976. I am 9 years old, and it was a a real great summer with adventures around the summer house and in the forest behind, uh, including sun and warmth, but also some rain, and the and it was during one of those rainy days my mother gave me uh, a book from her youth, and it was it was one of those books that uh, like Nancy Drew and the Swedish version of the Hardy Brothers, so to speak. Um, if you are familiar with that, the, this this version is called uh, the twin detectives, and and it is and this brings very much nostalgia to to people in both my generation, but also the the generations before that. Uh, One of the books that I read, no, the first title of that was the mystery with mystery of the lion well, and the lion well is is a place in the old town in Stockholm, here in Stockholm. So yeah, it is situated in Stockholm, and I can show you the old copy that my mother gave me. It is like this. And you see the green back here. It 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 was a company, a publishing company, a big one who who constitutes the shares of B. Wallström's youth books, and the green back signaled that it was gender related to boys and men, but and they also have had they also have had books that uh, uh, like Nancy Drew and like that, uh, that was gender oriented to to females, and that that they were read in the backs, on the backs, so to speak. Well, back to to my story. Uh, my mother gave me the book, and and she and she, she had it with her from her parent home. I don't know why she took it out to the to the to the summer house, but there it was, and she she gave me the book, and I and I opened the book and started reading the first little sign on the dot on the then rather yellow white paper. Then I spelled myself through the book, and and I and it was also the first time I really get get stuck in a story, and I also remember how I get how I be wondered how you could be in one place and travel to another place in books. That was the first time I I felt that kind of feeling, so to speak, that wonder. All through that time, I have been fascinated by books and everything, and I remember how cozy it was to 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 be in the bed in the summer summer house, and with one of the family dogs, and up curled up in beside you, and 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 candy bag and a bag full of candy um, beside you, and and reading a Agatha Christie or Biggles or Sherlock Holmes, uh, having that uh, with the smell and sound of soft summer rain outside the cabin was delightful. To that experience was very delightful to have, and to remember that that became the start of my book collecting and stuff like that, I started to collect uh, old, 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 old crime fiction books and stuff like that. Um, how it was, you grow older and you get an other interests, just like um, I moved from home and got my own dogs and 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 started collecting canine literature and canine non-fiction books. Uh, yeah, and and after that, I started to write uh, and um, and to and to be in in the canine world and to be to be a canine historian. That that's my profession today, and 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 that is something I probably won't have 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 done bef- if if I am if I haven't got the opportunity to read to to read this book here, and it is fascinating how a life can turn and twist, but but the love to the book and the story who 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 are and the storytelling is eternal and live lives strong in me. I I still can't think of anything better than to curl up in bed with a bag of small candy and listen to the to the to the summer rain. Uh, at the same time as I open up a new book and started to read the first little sign in a totally new adventure. And I I have read my 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 last my latest book I have read is the tracker the the tracker eller spåraren as it is called in Swedish by a fantastic duo of mother and daughter Johanna Krebs and Alice Johansson. They are here. I can show a picture of them too. Here they are. And this book deserves this book is a part of a planned trilogy. It is the second part, so it is in a series of planned 3 books. That I have read both of them, but this is the latest one that I have read, and well, I really love reading and stuff like that. I I I can't I can't imagine a life without books and storytelling and everything around books. Uh, I I am writing myself too, but that is another story. Uh, I I can tell you a bit about this book in the tracker in my next video here on YouTube. In the meantime, I wonder what was your first experience with books, and and what was your latest experience, latest book that you have read? Yeah, I hope you enjoy my little my little videos here on YouTube. If so, can you please give me a like or anything that can help me in in my algorithms too? Yeah. Okay. Have a nice time and and have a good reading